What is happening, beautiful people? Welcome back to another quick little Deceive Inc video. This is just going through some more information that we've been given yesterday. Some info was dropped by the people at Deceive Inc talking about Season 3, which will be called Of Queens and Kings. So we're going to get straight into it and just go through everything that they're talking about. This is supposed to be coming this month, so we just want to kind of get a bit of an insight of what's going to be coming. I will obviously make a new video when things do drop and more info is given. So let's go straight into it. As you can see by the picture there, you've got old madam there and a new agent who I'm sure is going to be covered. Oh yes, there it is down below. Will be covered first up. So let's have a look-see. Agents, it is time for you to start being read in on all the latest operational changes heading your way later this month. To start, a new agent is joining the ranks. You may have already seen some of their handiwork in the field. While their full motives aren't yet known, the company has arranged for this talented individual to put their talents to use for Deceive Inc. After contact was made. We'll be sharing more of this new agent in days ahead, but we want to take this opportunity to brief you on some changes in the field. Okay, so they're not going to tell us about the new character, but that's him. I've seen some leaks of him, but yeah, I don't know much about him. I don't know his abilities. I don't know other than what he looks like. That's basically all I know. So we're gonna have to wait and see for that, which sucks. I was pretty keen to look at that, but oh well. Either way, let's kick on. Private lobbies will be officially added for all players, allowing for agents to group up with their friends and drop into operation together in solo, duos, or trios. This is only the beginning, thanks to player feedback from last month's beta. The team is already looking into how we can add some of the top requested features and tweaks. I haven't fucked with private lobbies yet. I'm probably not really going to use it. I don't really know many people who play this game, so I'll probably just be using the private lobbies when I want to do some guides or build videos. I might just use that to kind of show what I'm talking about, which will be easier. If I can get old mate Kakui to help me out there, I'll do what I can. Audio inclusion changes. We've made some changes how weapon sounds propagate in maps to make obstructions a bigger factor. In this update, walls and other obstructions will have a bigger effect on blocking sounds, while open areas will keep sounds propagating from far away. Jesus. We hope this makes picking fights in closed-off rooms safer and more of a strategic consideration. That's good. That's a really great change. It's just making it harder for people to third party, which is obviously a very strong tactic in Deceive, because I don't really know. There's not many heaps of characters and builds that you can have to counter third partying. You kind of got to be real super sneaky about it. So I like that. That's a good change. Make the game a little bit more realistic in terms of trying to find where gunfights are coming from. Room weighting overhaul. The driving factor of how NPCs navigate the map is based on weights attributed to rooms. In this update, a major overhaul of restricted areas weights have been made across the entire game. I don't know what they mean by that. This now means that all guard rooms will have a balanced weight. Oh, okay, I see. To not skew certain rooms to have much higher guard traffic than others, making some rooms more desirable to sneak into without a costume early on. This is a subtle change on the surface that should result in a better balanced overall experience. So that's basically saying that sometimes when you go into a guard room or whatever, there is just a fuck ton of guards in there and you're like, holy shit, there's got to be players in here, but sometimes there's not. They're basically just balancing that to make it so it looks like there are going to be some rooms that have higher traffic and other rooms that don't. So I don't know if that's good or bad. So the way I see that, if they make some rooms low traffic areas for guards, when those rooms become like general knowledge, everyone's going to rush those at the start, which means there's going to be gunfights galore. So I guess you could just kind of branch off and go to the high traffic areas, but obviously that's a risk on its own. With so many people, you never know if there's any people there. But it's an interesting change. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if that might speed up games. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I just imagine there's going to be like a lot of players rushing. Like let's say there's A, B, C, D rooms, or how many are there? Fucking A, B, C, D, and E, I think. Let's say room A, B, and C are high traffic areas, but D and E are really low traffic areas for guards, so everyone's going to rush to D and E. So games might kind of just go quick because everyone's fighting and shit like that. So there's going to be a lot more chances for third partying, I feel like, early on in the game, and there's going to be a lot more people wiped out early in the game. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but we'll have to wait and see. NPC vision arc tweak. Okay, this is probably needed if this is what I'm thinking they're going to do. NPCs are getting a vision upgrade with this update. What that means is that the sight of NPCs will be less of a dead zone for them to spot your various angles. Yep, good. We were very careful to tweak this in a way that allows players to sneak behind NPCs by standing right to one of their sides. Will now result in them noticing you. Yeah, so that was a thing. If you wanted to steal someone's... if you jump into a blue room, you could run up to the side of a blue guard and take his cover. Whereas now, you're not going to be able to. You're going to have to go straight behind him, which makes sense. I don't really know why that wasn't implicated in the start, but whatever, it's done. Or will be done, rather. NPC scolding behavior overhaul. Previously, when MV spotted a player with the wrong disguise from far away, they would walk slowly to them and scold them. This means that the player could easily run through large restricted areas with very little risk of NPCs catching up to them. Now, aggro NPCs that are far away will run towards a player to scold them. I fucking love that. We also think this behavior makes more sense for a player trying to emulate NPC and spotting someone with the wrong disguise from far away and should be able to help blur the line. That is awesome. So yeah, if you walk into a blue room, like one of the large blue rooms, and someone sees you from far away, they walk towards you, get close, and then they like go, get the fuck out of this room, you prick. But now they're going to run to you because they're like, you're not supposed to be here, and they're going to run to you. So that's also going to be good. So if let's say I'm Cavalier, as I usually am, and I want to kick people first. I want to kick them, slow them before I shoot their fucking brains out. So if I see someone come in, wrong costume, everyone runs to them, I can run to them too, kick them, and it's not gonna look sus that I'm the only one running towards them because everyone's going to do it. I love that. That's also going to help because a lot of the level 400 Yumis and Larsons basically play this game. They just stay as a civilian and just piss bowl everywhere around the map, jumping, just really acting really sus because they want people to fight them because they know they've got aims. This is also going to help them, will help others know where they are, and it might put a bit more pressure on them because obviously guards are going to be running to them, therefore breaking their cover quicker. They can't just sprint through rooms as they usually do. So that's interesting. I really like that change. Can't wait to see that. Zui, okay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Zui? I'm pretty sure it's Madame Zui. Ziu? I don't know. It might be Ziu. Whatever. Anyway, it's her return to greatness. The Madame has been a figure of much discussion with her viability due to some ongoing issues. She wanted us to pass along the following. Only a fool would count me out. Ziu, I'm gonna say it's Ziu. Ziu has been the focus of our first targeted agent sweep, where the team really dug into some of the legacy issues that have built up and worked on getting them fixed while addressing balance around the character as well. Other agents will also see improvements with work having begun on Red that will be reflected in the upcoming update, as well as increasing reliability of Han's active. Keep your eyes tuned for more briefs that'll be headed your way. Okay, so looks like they're going to potentially rehaul Madam. That's interesting. She's a great character, I think. I actually really enjoy her. She's hard, but she's good. And I think if you use her well, you can make some real sexy plays. I can't make sexy plays, but sometimes I do. But I used to love her. I used to play it all the time, but now obviously Cavalier gets me the biggest boner in the world. So yeah, it looks like they're going to like do some more tweaks to some other agents. Hans is in there, Red's in there, so and now the Madam's in there. So it's a small little bit of information, but it's a very good bit of information. Lots of good changes. One of them questionable, being the room waiting overhaul. I don't know how good that's going to be, but fuck, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, all in all, kind of they make good updates pretty often, so I'm happy with where this is going. And we'll just have to wait and see for more updates. And better believe I'll be making a video as soon as that info drops.